I say the words agile or nimble, you may think about a squirrel, a ballet dancer, a soccer player. You probably wouldn't think of a large organization, unwildly, clunky, slow, out to make money from you, and fundamentally unfriendly. We generally don't think of organizations as agile because generally they're not. We're accustomed to dealing with organizations that are frustratingly set in their ways and preoccupied with their own internal processes. Their motto could be, "You take what we make, and that's the way it is." The possibility that organizations could become agile and nimble is thus not obvious. And yet the truth is that when we look closely, we can see that organizations that have embraced agile have three core characteristics. So I'm here to talk about one of the characteristics, the law of small team. It is the first universal characteristic. Agile practitioners share a mindset that work should in principle be done in small autonomous cross-functional teams, working in short cycles on relatively small tasks and getting continuous feedback from the ultimate customer or end user. For the first decade of the Agile movement, much of the effort was spent on figuring out how to generate these high-performance teams on a systematic basis. Teams, of course, were not a new idea. Most of us know the magic. We have all at one time or another been involved in a small team where communications flow effortlessly and the group seems to think and act as one. When we are members of such a team, we can analyze the situation, decide, and act as though it is a single, uninterrupted motion. There is no one in charge telling us what to do. We trust the other members of the team. That trust is rewarded by performance. It's almost as if the group has a mind of its own. Face-to-face conversation sorts out any differences in point of view, or simply, work becomes fun. Lesser in size groups can efficiently enact various ideas, and thus enhance the performance of the team. Here's what you should take into consideration. First, advocate for flexibility. Many systems don't reach the phase of implementation due to the changes which occur after the strategy is underway. Nowadays, companies and organizations have a tough time coping with the digital demands, and macromanagement has proven to be a nightmare. The law of the small team concerns a mindset, not a specific set of tools and processes that can be written down in an operational manual. Reducing the scope of the project or sustaining its size but splitting into a few major goals delegated to smaller teams can often straighten things out and provide valuable deliverables. Second, use smaller teams. Agile management sets the optimal number for most members in a group to maximize productivity and output. 7 to 12 goal-driven people with a unique set of skills which can provide cover for the project is a ideal combination for success. Third, set deadlines. Time equals money, and your team must be aware of the importance of finishing the job in a specific time frame. Make sure that nothing slows the performance down, and strive to get a good display of everyone involved. Fourth, lay emphasis on getting things done. This is a tricky phase, and successful goal-driven teams evaluate the effectiveness of the project by assessing their input and the overall implementation of the agile management. Don't be slowed down by either paperwork nor by unfinished pending tasks which await your final touch. Fifth, work full steam ahead. Don't get distracted by external factors. You can only be flexible about the methods, but the goal must always remain unchanged. Once you started working on a project, don't jump from one task to the next. Stay concentrated and showcase your skills. Sixth, and the last one, is campaign for transparency. Agile teams, unlike traditional systems, have no trouble to spread the word if things go in the right or wrong direction. Every party involved should share its perspective. This collective mindset is an essential pillar of the organization. For those who live and breathe and implement Agile on a daily basis, Agile is a mindset. Agile isn't just a methodology to be implemented within the existing management framework. Agile is a dramatically different framework for management itself. Agile is a mindset, not a methodology. Thank you.